Today on Hot News, an important update about your student loans.
I'll introduce you to a couple of Harvard grads turned rockers.
How bad does food have to be before it becomes punishment?
Be the first to spot the Loch Ness Monster. I'll show you how.
Get ready for a new episode of HotNews.tv.
Here are today's top stories. Over 100,000. That's the shocking prediction for the death toll in Myanmar. In the wake of the cyclone, disease and starvation are mounting. One glimmer of hope, a United Nations relief plane did get through today, but some fear the Myanmar government is not moving fast enough. There's violence in Beirut, Lebanon. The terrorist group Hezbollah says the recent government restrictions amount to, quote, a declaration of open war. China is banning plastic shopping bags. After June 1st, supermarkets and stores will no longer be allowed to distribute them. 3 billion plastic bags are used every day in China. Finally, some economic good news. Retail sales bounced up last month after the worst March in 13 years. Maybe it's those markdown prices. Students at Our Lady of the Lake University in Texas are back in class today after a fire gutted a main building on campus Tuesday night. The cause of the fire is under investigation. And Senator John McCain, the presumptive Republican presidential nominee, announced his pick for a running mate last night on The Daily Show.
You heard it here first.
All right.
Dwight Schrute.
He may be a fictional character on The Office, but he's still a lot more popular than some of the other potential nominees.
There are certain phrases you don't want your student loan company to use. One of them is train wreck. But recently, the CEO of Sallie Mae, which is the country's largest student loan company, said, "We've been predicting something of a train wreck by the middle of this year." The government is currently working on ways to ensure that your student loans will be safe. We'll definitely keep you posted on this story.
Hi, I'm Kevin O'Donnell from Rolling Stone magazine. If you're trying to figure out what to do after college, maybe becoming a rock star is the way to go. That's what Harvard grads Maxwell Drummy and D.A. Wallach decided to do. While their classmates went off to interview for jobs on Wall Street, this duo, known as Chester French, camped out in their dorm's basement studio and recorded a demo. Pharrell Williams signed them to his Star Trek label, and their songs mix vintage Beach Boys-style pop with the irreverent humor of Beck.
Let's take a look at the stories making headlines in campus newspapers around the country. Actor Kal Penn, who can currently be seen as Kumar in movie theaters, has a new role, Professor. He taught a University of Pennsylvania lecture course called Images of Asian Americans in the Media this past semester. Students gave his performance rave reviews. Apparently, he even showed up for office hours. The University of Nebraska is introducing a new intramural sport, battleship. Participants next fall will put boats into the pool and try to capsize each other. Nebraska got the idea from Western Illinois University, which started introducing the game last year. And at Texas A&M, a group of students have built a robot that actually plays Guitar Hero. The thing sees the notes scrolling down the screen, presses the buttons, and strums with nearly perfect accuracy. And yes, the inventors did get course credit for it.
Ever dreamed of finding the Loch Ness Monster but never made it out to Scotland? Well, now you can keep an eye out for the beast anywhere with the Loch Ness webcam. It provides you with a constantly updating image of Scotland's most famous lake. Yeah, pretty boring actually, but just in case you see something, there's a button to take a snapshot of good old Nessie. Happy hunting!
What did South Park creator Trey Parker major in at the University of Colorado in Boulder? Was it A, music, B, Japanese, C, elementary education? Grab your cheesy poofs, we'll have the answer in just a minute. So what did Trey Parker major in? Okay, this was actually a trick question. He double majored in music and Japanese. Fans of the show know that Trey put that music experience to good use. He writes nearly every song on South Park. My favorite is Mr. Hanky. It may seem like just about every celebrity has a clothing line these days. P. Diddy, J-Lo, the Hiltons. But here are Hot News' favorites. The newest celeb designer on the block, reality TV star Lauren Conrad. You can buy her California cool clothes on shopbop.com. The multi-millionaire duo, the Olsen twins, also have some fab fashions. We love their newest line, Elizabeth and James, named after their other siblings. If it's shoes you're after, check out rocker Carlos Santana's Stunners, or Jessica Simpson's line. She has super cute, trendy shoes at affordable prices. I asked the guys here at Hot News what celebrity men's designer they like, and I got this. I don't know. My guess, Sean John by Sean Combs is probably the most popular.
When inmates in Vermont use their eating utensils for bad things, like throwing feces, they lose their right to a normal meal. Instead, they get served Nutriloaf. This concoction includes non-dairy cheese, raw carrots, spinach, raisins, beans, vegetable oil, tomato paste, powdered milk, and dehydrated potato flakes. The inmates hate this stuff so much, they've filed a class action suit claiming it should count as a form of punishment. The Vermont Supreme Court is reviewing the suit.
That's all the hot news for today, but there's a new episode tomorrow, so make sure to come back and end your week right. I'm Erin. Bye-bye.